What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Ray's Ukulele. If you want to learn to play Glimpse of Us by JOJI, this is the video for you. So first we're going to go over the chords, then we're going over the strum pattern and also the intro, and then we'll do the sing-along/play-along. As always, if you'd like to, you can skip ahead following the chapters that are marked in the links below. So for this song, if you want to play it in the same key as the song, you should actually throw a capo onto your first fret. But my capo, which was from Kala, actually self-destructed today. And so then I have this cheap one that I ordered off Amazon, which I'll link to down below. And so if you want to get a capo, you can do that. So the chords that you need for this song are going to be A minor, which is just the second fret of that first string. Then D7, so you're going to bar the second fret, so you can do that with one finger or with two if it's easier. And then you're going to also press on the third fret of the bottom string. G, which is just going to be second fret of the second string, third fret of the third string, second fret of the bottom string, like this. Then E minor, which is just going to be the fourth fret of the second string, then the third of the third string, and the second on that last string. Then we have a D, which is just going to be the second fret of the first, second, and third strings. So I usually just press it with one finger if you have bigger hands, or if you have smaller hands, you can do it with three fingers. Works either way. So then we have B flat, which is just going to be the third fret of the first string, the second fret of the next string, and then the first fret of the bottom two strings. And I promise the hardest part about this song is actually the chords. The strum pattern is incredibly easy. This is a very beginner-friendly song. So then E7 is just going to be the first fret of the first string, the second fret of the next string, and then the second fret of the bottom string. That's it. All right, so now let's jump into the strum pattern. The strum pattern is incredibly straightforward. You're just going to strum down. That's it. So let's try it with the first few chords. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit more complicated is the intro. So for the intro, you could either just play those chords that we did, so E minor, A minor, D7, and G, which I'll have displayed on the screen during the play along. Or if you want to try something a little bit more intermediate, you can try doing the finger picking intro. So it's going to sound something like this. All right, let's jump into the sing-along/play-along. As always, I'll have a link to the song sheet down below, which you can download by becoming a patron on Patreon. If you can't afford to become a patron, of course, I'm always going to have on display in the video all of the chords and the lyrics, so you can just play along that way. So here we go. She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. She'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if she's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Tell me he savors your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is this a part of your story? One that I had never lived. Maybe one day you'll feel lonely, and in his eyes you'll get a glimpse. Maybe you'll start slipping slowly and find me again when you're out of sight in my mind. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Ooh. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I really just want to say I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and we'll see you next time on Ray's Ukulele.